We have Public Access Sports, Channel 15 Sports, Munger Vision here. You're looking at the Rutland Rec Pride Red team as we have some real football action for you today as they'll take on Mill River Middle School. And you're looking at the captains out there for the Red squad as they'll be sent down to center field. They'll get the coin flip and we'll get going. But I can tell you right now that looking from left to right on the field, number 52 is Dalton Mitchell. He's going to be one of the captains. Number 1 out there in the red uniform is Trey Heisel. He'll be having next to him quarterback number 13, Jeff Hart. I'm just trying to pick up the numbers. Number 11 out there is Hunter Fort. 56 also out there as a captain is Luke Mullen. And number 70, the big guy on the very end, is Matthew Hadley. And again, their opponent, Mill River, the Minutemen, are there coached by Ken Webb. And they're going to be in their away blue jerseys trimmed out in red and white. We'll have 8-minute quarters. It's just regular football, except no kickoffs, no kicks on the point after touchdown. And anything else comes along with a change, we'll just relay it to you. But again, it's a good program. I've always gotten to cover a couple other games. We'll have a Rutland Rec Gold team also. A game that we'll be showing at a later date on Channel 15. Jim Shortle, of course, the head coach, not only of the Pride teams, but also of the program. And well, it's a good time to read through the rest of his roster. We already mentioned number 1, Trey Heisel. Number 9 is Dakota Wright. Number 11, Hunter Fort. Joe Sullivan wears number 12. 13 is Jeff Hart. 14 is Andrew Drake. Mike Pileggi is number 15. Wyatt Szynski wears 16. BJ Collmore is number 17. Cooper Babbitt is 19. Quentin Lenoci, number 23. Robbie Parker wears 24. Wearing 26 today for the Rec Pride is Sebastian Smith. Ethan Mumley is number 29. Ben Layden Olson is 50. 52, Dalton Mitchell. Matthew Abatel is 55. Luke Mullen, 56. Josh Pendleton wears 59. Wearing 66 today is Ian Sargent. Matthew Hadley is number 70. 71 is Cameron Kennedy. 73 is Evan House. Aaron Bokowski wears number 76. Seth Drop, 80. 81, Kyle Arnold. Jack Foley's number 82. Peter Gibb wears 83. Sean Thompson, 85. Joshua White, number 90. And Michael Robertello is 92. And yeah, they have tremendous numbers for the 7th, 8th grade tackle program. It's really helped shape the future of football at the high school level because they're all prepared and getting used to contact and the rules of the game, and it's well coached. And I got time. I go through the Mill River roster for you. Number 9 is Troy Gilbertson for Mill River. Number 10 is Mark Doran. Greg Ziegler is number 12. Mark Goyette is number 20. Isaac Young is number 21. Daniel Blanchard wears 25. Lance Hepburn is 34. Gage Greeno is number 40. Elias Hamill wears 52. Connor Eaton is 55. Wyatt Davenport, 58. James Collins, number 60. Tyler Pitts wears 61. Gage Stern, 66. Logan Greeno is 73. Wearing 77 today for Mill River is Eric DePhillips. 70 is Sam Wee. Number 75, Cody Park. Nolan Patch, 89. And again, that coaching staff is Ken Webb, Darren Bagley, Charlie Pritchard, and Kevin Eaton. And we can see Jimmy Shortle, Ken Webb, and one of the officials are waiting for the second official to show up. And we'll have the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad taking on the Mill River Middle School. The second game will be the Rutland Rec Pride Gold team taking on Fairhaven. So we have a lot of football action for you today on Munger Vision, coming to you from St. Peter's Field. And again, we'll come back and have the opening possession of the ball game. And now you can see the captains for Mill River as they come out. They're going to have the quarterback, Mark Dorn. He is a 7th grader out there. He'll be wearing number 10 for Mill River. And 55 is Connor Eaton, 8th grader, wearing 50. 10 was Dorn. 55 is going to be Eaton, and that'll be the captains out there for the Mill River squad. They'll get the coin flip underway, and you can see all the captains out there for the Rutland Rec Pride Red squad. We've got the red football team right now, gold football team at a later date against Fairhaven. And again, this is to establish the rules, the conduct of the way they expect you to act on the field, and then they'll do the coin flip, get the possession, and we'll get underway. And like I said, we'll have some real football action for you today. Tomorrow's High School Stars today on Channel 15 Sports. Good time to thank the MSA Athletic Association for the use of St. Peter's Field for this community event. This is a great experience for both these teams to play on such a storied tradition field as St. Peter's Field. Also, you get the yard markers, the full 100 yards. You get the scoreboard and big bleachers. This is a big stage for the kids to play on. And again, a big thank you out to the MSJ Athletic Association for the allowing use of this field. So we will establish now who's going to get the ball first. Again, the only difference in this and regular football is there'll be no kickoff, no punt, no kicks after a touchdown. And that is it. So we'll bring it in, and you can see everybody getting fired up. You hear everybody getting fired up. And it's just a good time to remind you also that the PEGTV website is www.pegtv.com, and you can go on there and click on video on demand. You can click on streamline video, And just follow the instructions and you can watch the programming. If you're not at home on your TV set, you go right on the computer, online on the web, and catch all the action of all your local sports right there on PEGTV on the internet. And again, throughout the ball game, I'll keep working on getting the numbers and rosters down for you, and we'll learn these young players' names so you'll remember them in the future when you hear them, and I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot of these names in the future for football. Again, obviously the rec red team out there in the red uniforms, Mill River in the blue, and looks like Mill River is going to go on the offense first. And again, this is an instructional lead. You see the coach, Coach Webb, he'll come out, he'll be able to right on the field as Coach Mullen right there, Mike Mullen, former great MSJ player himself. And they'll be right out there in the huddles, and this is usually a lot of fun. One of the most demanded or called for, requested productions put on Channel 15 Sports. And again, this is what public access community television is all about right here. Yeah, and the general right there, Jamie Shortall, pacing the sideline already. Yeah, so if Coach Mullen's on the field, that's the defensive unit out there for the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. So Doran under center. And the first play will be ran with 3 men in the backfield. They'll fumble the snap and the ball down, still loose, and I believe we have a turnover. And the Rutland Rec Pride Red will come up with it. Number 56 coming up with the fumble is Luke Mullen. And I was about to say it's an early morning game, 9 o'clock start time. It's a moist, dewy field, very nippy out, chilly out, and it's probably got a lot of moisture on the football. So yeah, so the first turnover goes to the Rutland Rec Pride. Oh, all set, thanks. Yep. So we'll have, at quarterback, looks like number 13 heading out, Jeff Hart. So Jeff Hart will be the starting quarterback. You see Coach Shortall in the huddle right there, giving the offensive play call. Of course, we've heard Jeff Hart's name a lot, especially for basketball, an outstanding multiple sport athlete, but here he is at quarterback. He's under big number 70 out there, Matthew Hadley. Hadley will be the center. And they're going to start off with 3 men in the backfield also. Heisel back there, number 1. He's extremely fast. They're going to run the pitch play, and they're looking for the block the outside. He'll cut through 5 yards, 10 yards, first down, and breaks a tackle, cuts the inside, stays on his feet, and will be brought down after a big gain for a first down and more. It'll be number 15, Mike Pileggi. There we go. I'll get that right. Michael Pileggi will come out. Number 15 have a big run. And I checked with Coach Hawk, Andy Hawk on that. And it's Pileggi, he said. So Pileggi will get the first down and more, and they'll move the chains down. They'll be at the 12-yard line. Again, it's good patience on that sweep. Let his block set up, and then he just found the hole he wanted and accelerated up through it. Use that good speed. So now we'll see a 2-man backfield. They'll have the split backfield. Number 12 out there is Joe Sullivan in the backfield along with Trey Heisel. In Hart under center. Long snap count. He'll give it to Heisel, and he wants to come back across the grain. Keeps the feet moving, looking for the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Rutland Rec Pride. And the red team will get on the board first as they took the turnover, the fumble, and converted it into 6 points. And again, this is one of the only differences. They won't kick now for the PAT. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. There is no kickoffs and there are no punts. But again, you can see how well these players on both sides play. It's very intense sessions, very well coached on both sides, and they learn how to play real football. So Hartley, or Hart, Jeff Hart, let's get the name right. So Jeff Hart coming out under center. You put the 2-point conversion. You can see the formation right there. They're strong right. They're going to roll to that side. Hart looks, and throws at the last minute and got the catch. That's going to be a great job of holding up and waiting for Robertello, number 91. They changed his number from 92 to 91, so Robertello will get the grab. It'll be a 2-point conversion, and we'll have an 8-0 Rutland Rec Red with the lead with 7:14 to go in this first quarter of football. So Ken Webb and his group will come back out, and they'll have Dorn at the quarterback spot, and the center again will be the other captain on the squad, Connor Eaton. Again, they had the misfortune of just fumbling the ball away on a snap on their opening play, and just looking kind of settled down from that point. Again, we will have the Rutland Rec Gold Squad playing Fairhaven on Channel 15. So you've got both the Red and the Gold Squads and Mill River and Fairhaven, all local teams. You know that web site now where you can go and watch it on the computer anywhere you want in the world. You pretty much are in Channel 15 territory everywhere in the world. Now it's going to be stuffed and stopped. After a 1-yard gain, it'll be number 56 on the tackle. Luke Mullen was one of the people there. There are quite a few players there for the Rutland Rec Red Squad. So they'll, well, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and call it second and a long 10. We're down to 6:48 to go. There's 8-minute quarters, and you can see Doran under center. They'd have to go to any different formation like a shotgun. He'll run the pitch play, and they've got some room on the corner. They need one more block. There it is. He'll cut inside, and he'll pick up some positive yardage. On the run was number 24, Mill River, Mark Goyette. Yeah, so Goyette will pick up 2 on the play, and this will bring up 3rd down. And again, if you just give me a second during out the contest, I will get these names somewhat squared away and get down for you. So that was Mark Goyette, number 20. Mark Doran is the quarterback, and the center is Connor Eaton. You can see Eaton right there will come out and get over the ball first. Big 3rd down play right here for the Mill River squad. Troy Gilbertson also in the backfield, number 9 for the Minutemen. And boy, that's in the backfield, and that's just stuffed out. That's just good penetration, good push into the backfield. As you can see, number 52 getting up off the tackle. That was Dalton Mitchell. So they'll actually lose a couple yards on the play. They'll bring up a 4th down. And it looks like instead of a punt, they'll just give the ball away. You see the official there. He goes, he'll mark off and place the ball, and yet Coach Shortle coming out, so they will go on the offense now. So that will be a 4th and 12, and the ball will go over on downs to the Rutland Rec Red Squad. And you can see Jeff Hart, number 13, he'll come back out for a second series here. They had the running touchdown scored by Heisel, and an effective run by number 15 also that really set up the big play was Leggy. And then a 2-point conversion, that was a pass completed. And here they are starting off at their 38-yard line. They'll have the split backfield again. They got the slot back and no motion yet. No, they'll hold true and give it to the first back through, and he'll step around. Sullivan will switch directions, go right up, jump over a defender. Big block up front by Mitchell, and Sullivan running like one of the 4 horsemen of them at Notre Dame, able to get up and out of there. And I'll tell you what was cool, Joe Sullivan just jumping over a defender, and they're into Mill River territory at the 35-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll be there. They have multiple 1st downs now, and Sullivan will come out and take a breather. Oh my goodness, where did he get that speed and athletic ability? His brother CJ was a captain and a tight end and a good defensive player here at MSJ, and that was just awesome. So Joe with the jump and the 1st down, and good job by the line blocking out there. You can see 52 in the lead of that play was Dalton Mitchell, and the lineman Mitchell got downfield and threw a critical block to help spring that play. Rolling to the side will be Hart, and he'll elect to take the throw. He's got a man open, makes the completion, and he'll be brought down after a decent gain of close to 8 yards, possibly 9 yards. That was number 23 coming out with the catch. That's Lenoci, Quentin Lenoci. And I like the fact that they sprinted him out, which gave him the option of running the ball, throwing the ball, and also made the defense spread itself out. So again, a good impressive drive here being started by the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. And this game being brought to you from St. Peter's Field on Munger Vision on PEGTV Sports. It's 8-0, 4:09 to go, 1st quarter action. And they'll give it off, and look at that run up the middle. Good yardage right up the gut. 23, of course, is Lenoci. So again, they're just keeping the defense off balance right now by mixing up the plays, and people are carrying the ball, and like I said, they're sprinkling the throws and with the runs. I'm just not sure on the mark of the ball out there. It looks like it's at the 18-yard line. That was a 1st down run. So again, Hart's gone a distance at the quarterback spot, and he's going to roll now to the Wide side of the field, throw and hit him on the numbers. That's Sullivan, and he'll break a tackle, roll forward, break another tackle, and finally be brought down inside the 5-yard line. Sullivan running hard after the catch. Kept the feet grinding and the body moving and was able to really wriggle forward. So he's had the big run and the catch there now. So a good set for Joe Sullivan. Again, these players learn to play the correct formations. The safety issues are no safety issues. That's one of the things that really go over here in this Rutland Rec Pride League. It's instructional, but it's also very, very safe for the players. 3:22 to go. It's always one of the big concerns for the parents when they start thinking about playing tackle contact football. And they're going to give it to the first back through, and he'll slide in, and I'm looking for the slide. Touchdown for the Rutland Rec Pride. And number 11 coming in with the score is going to be Hunter Fort. So Hunter Fort will get the score. And I'm just trying to catch up on that. So TD run for Fort. Heisel with a run. So that will make it 14-0. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Again, you can see number 70 coming out is Matthew Hadley. He'll snap the ball, and again, I'll go through the whole rosters again. Don't just bear with me. Of course, Hunter Fort's dad is Chip Fort, the head coach at MSJ. Congratulations to Chip on guiding his team. There's the fake option pass, and Heisel will be in for the 2-point conversion, and that will make it. And they'll pop it up there. It'll become a 16-0 score. Rutland Rec Pride with the lead, and Trey Heisel with the little trickery there. Nice play. They looked for the halfback, the pitch option pass, and saw it wasn't open, and saw there was a lot of turf in front of them. And that became a 2-point conversion on the pass. It's a Coach Webb, Coach Shortle getting together on the field here, and 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter play of contact football from the Rutland Rec Pride program. The Red Squad here today. Mill River, the opponent. Again, getting back to MSJ, they defeated Colchester 13-12. They have 2 wins on a year. They had a couple near misses. Prior to that, much improved football team. Coaching staff looking much more comfortable in their positions as their team out there. And so MSJ, congratulations. There's the pitch coming back, penetration in the back, wrapped him up and brought him down. That is a beautiful job of wrapping him up by Dalton Mitchell, and then bringing down the running back, number 25, Blanchard, Daniel Blanchard. Again, I'll start with the penetration, and then the wrap up and the tackle. So that was a big loss on the play of 8 yards, brings up a 2nd and 18. And right now they're just having a lot of trouble handling that defensive front line for the Rutland Rec Red Squad. They'll get set now, and again, I'll try to catch the numbers on that defensive line out there. And they're going to continue to try to run the ball, and breaking a tackle, coming forward, picking up close to 3 yards on the play, was number 9 for Mill River, Troy Gilbertson. Just let me catch up to that. And so Gilbertson, with after a pickup of close to 2, almost 3 yards on the play, will bring up a 3rd and very long for Mill River. Coming out of the ball game right now for the Rutland Rec Squad. Oh, I don't have a 71. I hate that when it happens. Okay, so I can't tell you who's coming out. Oh, Cameron Kennedy. There we go. I did have it. I just had to focus the old eyeballs a little better. Well, you would think an obvious throwing down. We'll see what Coach Webb will come up with. Maybe they'll run an option pitch or something a little different. They've got pressure, looking for the screen pass. And oh man, he made the interception and brought down. And boy, did the quarterback take a pop. And I believe it was Quentin Lenoci. Yeah, Lenoci, 23, got the interception. The ball will go over on downs. And the most impressive thing of that said Doran took a tremendous shot, got up, and looks like he's going to stay in the ball game. He's a good-sized guy, number 10 right there. And he got popped from the blind side. Very clean hit, but a very hard hit. And he'll stay in there. Minute 15 to go in this first quarter. 16-0 the Rutland Rec Red Squad. With the lead, they've got the ball, and they're set to go here and run the play. Again, Hart's gone the distance in his first quarter. Most of the time, Coach Shortle will play quarterbacks by halves. And they'll cut to the outside and make the turn and pick up good yardage on the play. It will be B.J. Collmore, number 17, able to pick up a good chunk of yardage on first down. And again, he read his blocks well, was just patient. And then when he saw the opening, just cut up the field and gives them, when they can pick up 5-6 yards like that on first down, it just makes play calling a lot easier for second and third down. So Collmore with his first carry sets up a 2nd and 5. And you've seen all kinds of different running backs formations already from the Rutland Rec Red Squad. And they're going to bring it all the way back on. There's a great cut up inside, lets his block set up, and Collmore will be close to the first down. I believe where they spot the ball, he'll have the first down. So back-to-back runs by B.J. Collmore will pick up a Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad first down. We're down to 24 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. As Sullivan and Pileggi come out of the ball game right now for the Red Squad to get a breather. Clock ticking down to 18 seconds. Could be the final play here of the first quarter, as Lenoci in the backfield along with Collmore. And then Fort in the slot back position. Now we've yet to see any motion yet, and they have ran that. It's going to be Fort with the ball. A little misdirection play. They're going to bring it wide, corner, stiff arm, and brought down. Good tackle out there. The ball was down, they say, and I believe that was number 9 that made the tackle, Gilbertson. And that will be the first quarter of play, and we'll have a 16-0 Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad lead over Mill River. With the defensive posture here, as you see them they switch into the field, so they'll be heading toward Otter Creek now. The offensive unit for the Rutland Rec Squad will. And they've mounted another good-looking drive here. And again, always good football to watch at this age level. Toronto's high school stars today on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports, and you can see Hart taking a glance around, checking his players, his formations. Long snap count, and they'll get the ball to Pileggi, and boy, see him cut back inside and keep the ball moving forward. Those legs grinding now, and another big pickup on second down, and I'm just waiting to see the spot of the ball, and he's going to be just shy of the first down marker. And I did see number 90 coming into the ball game for the Red Squad, Joshua White. And I read the roster at the start of the game, and I shall read it again to you because we got to get those linemen some credit out there also. You see 73 out there on one side, House. 52 Dalton. The center course is out there. Number 70 is Hadley. And look at that, look at that run up inside, and he'll get it. It's Lenoci, number 23, with the third score of the ball game. That's 3 different players now that have scored touchdowns for the Red Squad, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion now. Oh, we got our first flag. So that might not be a touchdown for Lenoci and the Red Squad. We will. Looks like Jim's having his team march backwards, which means a penalty was against the Red Squad. That is the first penalty of the football game. Yeah, so wipe that off, and that'll bring the ball back outside the 20 to the 25-yard line. So what was a good-looking run, had a little help from hold, and we'll stay at third. Well, the yard record says third down. That's what we'll go with. 7:13 to go in the half in this Rutland Red Squad. That's tough to say early in the morning. Yeah, you can see number 70 leading them out. Out of the back, Matthew Hadley. So Hadley, the center, and he's his old teammate. All his teammates up there done a good job on the line blocking Mill River. He's got full house backfield. They're going to run Pileggi on this side, and he'll cut inside what appeared to be, they're going to stop it for a short gain, and they will stop it after a pickup of close to 8 yards on the play for Pileggi. Very elusive runner. He's got some natural instincts out there, some good moves. And again, he stayed behind the blockers and let them kind of set it up for him. And then fourth down, they're going to go for it. You see Coach Shortle in the huddle. And again, the coaches are on the field. It's an instructional league. And see him answering questions right there. That's why he's out there. They want him to learn the plays, learn how to play football, and get set for the high school years. And high school coaches, like I said, in this area are spoiled rotten by having such a quality football program, prepping their players. Hart with the straight drop, rolling, looking, and he's outside the pocket, outside the line, and he's going to be brought down right near the first down marker, as that was Blanchard over there as one tackle, and number 12, Ziegler, also over there for the Mill River squad. I think when the dust settles over there on that baseball infield, he's going to have the first down. And he will, so that will put him not quite at a first and goal. They are able to pick up a first down here and not get a touchdown, and clock down to 5:59 to go. 16-0 Rutland Rec. Pride Red Squad with the lead, and we're in the second quarter of play, and there's the pitch coming back. See him switch the ball around a couple different times, trying to stretch it out, breaks the tackle, and he'll be brought down just short of the goal line. Looks to be around the 5-yard line, the 4-yard line. Now it's Ethan Mumley. So Mumley getting his first carry. So again, we've seen a lot of different ball carriers for the Rutland Rec squad. I'll bring up a second and, I'll call it 4 yards for a first down, and just about 5 yards for a touchdown, possibly 6. We've had just one turnover in the ball game. That was the opening snap by Mill River. They fumbled the snap, and well, wait a minute, I want to correct that. We did have an interception. We had an interception by Lanochi. Right there was a drop ball picked back up. No damage really done. That was Sullivan. Stayed composed, stayed calm, just got the ball back under control, moved forward as much as he could, and they kept possession, and that's a good thing. So 4:47, and the clock moving down here in the half, and this ball, they haven't changed the yard marker yet, but they did move the chains, so I'm not really sure if that was a first down or not. Mill River need a turnover or a stop here. They need some momentum builders, and boy, they're going to run it around to the wide side to Fort. He'll cut inside, spin off a tackle, keep his feet going. Touchdown, Fort! Now, so Fort with his second TD run on the ball game, and boy, you could just see him right there breaking tackles, spinning around, and showing the athletic ability of his. Collmore, number 17, coming back in the ball game for the Rutland squad. Now he's had a couple carries for good positive yardage. This will go for the 2 points now at 22-0. Rutland Pride with the lead over Mill River. Hadley again will lead them out. You see Dalton Mitchell, 52 on that line. 56 is Mullins, 71 is Kennedy. And see what they call now, as they will take the snap, and he kept the ball. Hart did. He's going to tuck it inside, and I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it. No, they brought him down short of the goal line of the 2-point conversion, so they'll settle for the 22-point lead with 4:24 going to half, and we'll have Mill River come out in those blue uniforms and take the ball over offensively again, and they need a drive. Yep, they need a drive right here. Coach Webb taking a look down at the clock. Of course, Coach Webb is the girls' varsity basketball coach. He also spent some time as the boys' varsity football coach. Actually had a successful run at the football coach position. Glad to see him staying involved with the football program at Mill River in some capacity, coaching at the middle school level. And coming on the field defensively for Rutland late was Cooper Babbitt, number 19. So Babbitt will get out there on the corner, and there'll be a cornerback out in that secondary. So Doran with Gilbertson and Blanchard in the backfield right now. Again, they need some positive yardage, and that's a good run. Breaking tackles to the outside and trying to hop his way to the first down. Will be over the first down marker on just great second effort and third effort. And a big run for number 9, and I believe that's the initial first down of the ball game for Mill River. That's Gilbertson, number 9. And again, the initial hold, the line did a great job of blocking Gilbertson, an 8th grader out there. But after that, it was just all Gilbertson after he got the initial hold through that and broke a tackle about 5 yards into the run, spun out from that. And the second time he broke the tackle is what gave him the first down. Followed around the 46-yard line, and that's what they need. They need to put together a drive to end this half on some positives, possibly get a score here, and go into halftime with a whole different outlook on the ball game. Now Rutland will get the opening possession of the second half. Here's the pitch play. Oh, that's going to be trouble. It's snuffed out, and he might have the speed to get around. He does have the speed to get around, and he breaks an arm tackle, stays in bounds, and he could be gone. Pritchard looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mill River. I don't see any flags down anywhere. And that was a tremendous run. And I think I got his name right. Blanchard, I'm sorry, number 25, Blanchard went around, and he was so fast I couldn't even check the roster. Boy, did he have some speed, because they had 81, one of the defensive players on the corner, Kyle Arnold, and he just went around Arnold, who's not slow at all, and he got down there. Once he broke containment and got outside, that was awesome. So they are on the board with 3:36 to go in the half, 22-6 now. And we have a timeout taken by Mill River. I think it was a personnel issue getting some people on the field. Well, in any event, told you it's going to be a good ball game today. You got number 9 out there, Troy Gilbertson for Mill River. Mark Dorr, number 10. 12 is Greg Ziegler. Mark Goyette, number 20. Isaac Young is 21. Daniel Blanchard, 25. He just scored the touchdown. He's a 7th grader. 34 is Lance Hepburn. 40 is Gage Greeno. Elias Hamill, 52, 55 Connor Eaton, Wyatt Davenport, 58, James Collins, 60, 61 Tyler Pitts, 66 Gage Stearns, Logan Greeno, 73, Eric DePhillips is 77, Sam Wee is number 70, Cody Clark, 75, and 89 Nolan Patch. So that was a Minuteman timeout. Following their touchdown run, they got to go for the 2-point conversion. Again, no kicking in this level, this style of football. They don't have the kickoffs, they don't have the punts, and they don't have the point after attempts. So they're going to try to build that momentum now, hopefully from this side of the ball to the defensive side of the ball, and get a stop or a turnover on the Rutland Rec Pride. But a big touchdown run by Blanchard, number 25, Daniel Blanchard. So they'll line them up with Gilbertson in the backfield, along with number 21 out there, Young. So a little different look in the backfield right now. Quarterback keeper, and I like the call, and he's got it. Oh, they just quick snap, quarterback draw, right up the middle, and Doran will get the score, and we will have a 22-8 score. And you can see that with 3:36 to go on the clock. We'll have Mill River come back out defensively in this. Now they need momentum on the defensive side of the ball. So a 22-8 game. And I told you some real football action. This is good stuff right here. Again, big thank you to the parents from the coaching staffs on both sides. And vice versa, coaching staff, big thank yous from the whole community, all the effort they put in, all the time away from their families. And they love the sport, love the kids, love the community. And that's why both coaching staffs out there and doing a good job, as you can see by this football game. So back on the offensive now is Jeff Hart and his Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. Then he'll give it off to Heisel, and Heisel just breaking tackles, carrying people with him. And oh my goodness, he's got 7-8 guys. And he'll break out, he's gone. Heisel with a highlight Heisman type run, and touchdown Trey Heisel. No flags down, they had him stopped. He carried 4 or 5 tacklers for literally 4 or 5 yards, and then broke out. And like I said, that's a Heisman Trophy moment right there by Heisel. And well, they'll talk about it. They were too high on the tackles, and that's getting somebody around those legs. And he just showed you his athleticism right there. And boy, they answered the score by Mill River real quick. Well, in a matter of seconds, literally, they answered that. Awesome run by Heisel. And he'll stay on the sideline now and get a little breather. And boy, you gotta like that. You like to see your center, Matthew Hadley, coming out like that, just full throttle, couldn't wait to get over the ball and get the play off. And the offensive line, again, doing a great job to get Heisel out into the open field where he could use his individual abilities to finish the job off. They'll keep it, they'll throw it, and they got it. Nice job by Hart. And he delivers a strike for the 2-point conversion. And we got a high-scoring affair here. Both teams have combined for 38 points and not quite 2 quarters of play. 30-8 right now. Rutland Rec Red with the lead over the Mill River squad. Well, they got to regroup and recompose right now. I'm talking about Mill River. They just went down the field and scored a touchdown, and then he just kind of get right back to work methodically here and get another score. Pretty easy for me to say, huh? Standing up here, not running or blocking or tackling. Yeah, and I have one substitution coming a little bit late to the huddle, and they'll be good to go now. There's Wyatt Davenport into the ballgame, 7th grader, wearing number 58 for Mill River. Again, Eaton, their center, number 55, Connor Eaton, an 8th grader. He'll come on out and get over the ball and snap it off to Doran. They brought Ziegler on the wideout. And he's the only receiver out on the package. They're going to give it the second back through. He'll make the tackle or miss the first time, and he will be brought down for a loss. He did a good job of making a miss the first time, but there was good support there defensively for the Rutland Red squad. And I'm just looking, that's Young, number 21, who had the run and getting off the field. Defensively for Rutland on that play was Ian Sargent, number 66, and along with number 56, also coming out to get a breather, Luke Mullen. And a great crowd on hand for this football game. Again, they're anxious to support the programs, but also they know the importance of getting their high school programs in tune for the future. So I tell you, Gilbertson brought down high around the shoulder pads, and good strong arms right there by Sullivan, as Sullivan with the tackle. We'll bring a 3rd down and, well, give them the benefit of the doubt, say 8 yards to go. Clock winding down to the 2:13 mark in the first half of play, and like I said, two teams put some points on the board. It's 30-8 right now. Rutland with the lead over Mill River. And boy, again, great atmosphere for both teams to play in storied St. Peter's Field. Bleachers, good crowd on hand. And he's going to throw it out. Yeah, he's got a little pass out in the flats, and boy, that's just a great tackle. Great wrap and tackle. That's one-on-one coverage. He's able to wrap and bring him down, not let him break the tackle and make a big play out of it. So it'll be 4th down, and I'm waiting to see what they're going to do here, because they don't have to automatically punt the ball away. The official's doing a good job of bringing, keeping the ball dry and bringing a dry ball into the contest. And yeah, they're going to bring out the offense, so they'll bring the ball back down the other end of the field, which should be like the equivalent of a punt right here. And the offensive unit coming back out there for the Rutland squad. And it looks like we're going to have a new quarterback in there for Rutland. Is Wyatt Szynski coming out. Of course, you remember Wyatt from Rutland Town basketball. And it will be Szynski at the quarterback spot. Very good size young man, very good athlete, good basketball player. And he's going to get a shot here with 1:37 to go. We've got timeout Mill River. Okay. They're not going to take the full timeout. They just had one too many men on the field, and they'll get the personnel switched around. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do that again. 11. Okay, they had the safety deep. So now they have 11 people on the field. Szynski at quarterback, and they're going to hand the ball off and give them a gaping hole to run through. And the fact that they're getting tackled and then making big yardage after the initial contact is huge as far as what the coaching staff has done here with these youngsters, 7th and 8th graders. Now 19 also was out there for Rutland in the play, Cooper Babbitt. And I did see a new number going at the running back spot. I just can't pick it up right now. Mumley, number 29. So we'll look right down the line of scrimmage, and we'll watch the contact. The sparks fly when they get off the ball, and Szynski to the wing back, and he's following 2 lead blocks off his running backs, and a first down and more by 5 yards, and a good pickup for Rutland, as Collmore 17 with his 3rd carry in the ball game, and he's had all positive yardage every time he's touched the ball. He'll be right at midfield, and that clock down to 49 seconds to go, and ooh, we got a Mill River player down. You hate seeing that, but hopefully they'll be very minor and they'll be able to get back in the ball game. And again, you don't want to speculate, but just the fact that he's able to get up, and if you're moving around, that's Sam Wee, number 70. So we hopefully will be all right and be back in the ball game. I don't want to speculate on the type of injury, but the good sign is he's walking off the field with Coach Ken Webb, and he's walking, pretty much under his own power. Yeah, so we'll be looking for number 70 to come back in the second half of play here and hopefully get a good report on him. And the clock will restart now with 45 seconds to go. And Szynski at quarterback with the team on the run here, on the move. Again, look at that hole, and they're able to follow it and grind it. And now they got somebody down there like power football right there running. It just kept a file pushing it back, and that's going to be 29 with the run, Mumley. And that offensive line's done a good job here in the first half of play for the Rutland squad. This could become the final play of the quarter, of the half actually, as it's down to 13 seconds on the clock. And we'll see what they want to come up with here. If they're going to try to run it in on a longer run or let Szynski throw his first pass of the ball game. No, they tried a little trickery, fake pitch, breaking the tackle. He is going to be gone. He's all the way. Lenoci will get in there. There's a touchdown on Lenoci's big run. Number 23, Quinton Lenoci. Well, I tell you, once he got through that initial line of defense, he was just up and moving. And now what we had was Doran, and behind the play, he was injured and being looked at by coaching staff. And there's no time on the clock at 36-8. What they will do is allow him to go for the 2-point conversion. Yeah, and they're going to bring the trainer doctor out here, and he'll take a look at the player for Mill River. This looks like they're going to line them up for the 2-point conversion. New quarterback Szynski out there. He relied on the line and the running backs, and he got the job done. As we've seen quite a stable of thoroughbreds run here for Coach Shortland, his Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. So 36-8, and Doran looks, again, walking off under his own power, and hopefully we'll see him back in the second half of play. In contact sport, you get ground out and bumps and bruises like that. You hope for nothing serious, but again, very safe, very, very, very safe. They take that into consideration of safety issues, right from learning, how to put the equipment on correctly, tackling correctly, everything they can do to make this enjoyable but very safe for everybody. So Szynski out under center. Again, still Hadley, number 70, snapping the ball. He's got 73 on the line also. I missed him earlier. That's Evan House. And yeah, he'll get in there and just come to a stop, as that was number 19 that time, Babbitt, and that's the half, and it was a big half for the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. They'll have a 38-8 lead. And we'll get back while the opening of the second half, and possession should belong to the Rutland Rec Squad to start off the third quarter. Away, and it's going to be Rutland Rec with the football to get things started. And I need a new quarterback. Now we're going to fumble, and each team has fumbled their opening possession. Remember, Mill River fumbled their first snap at the start of the ball game, and the start of the second half, Rutland fumbled their snap, and they will recover the ball. And that's going to be new quarterback number 9 out there for Rutland, Dakota Wright. So let me get this written down. Number 9 is Dakota Wright. He becomes the third quarterback for the Pride from the Rutland Rec squad. And again, Mill River, pretty obvious. They need a defensive stop down by 30 with a half a football to go. So Dakota Wright, number 9 out there. Quarterback spot. And that's going to be handed off. Boy, look at that little misdirection play. And he could be gone. He's trying to get the corner, cuts inside. And look at the running out there. It's number 11. That's going to be Hunter Fort with yet another big run for the Rutland Rec squad as he broke again the initial blocks by the lineman. Gave him a chance to get out in the open field. Then that's all just individual talent out there. And boy, Hunter Fort having a big ball game here for the Rutland Rec squad. And they had many people in the backfield. Everybody running for positive yardage. A lot of different people scoring touchdowns. And they're at the 35-yard line now of the Mill River squad. This is the Rutland Rec Pride Red squad. We'll have the Gold squad for you versus Fairhaven at a later date on Channel 15. The sun out. It's a nice day. It's football day. It's a little brisk. Where he hesitated, accelerated, and picked up 3 or 4 yards. And Doran, number 10, in on a tackle of Sullivan. And I point out Doran especially because remember he left the first half, late in the first half, with an injury up around the neck or shoulder area. But he looks pretty healthy and good on that tackle right there as he brought him down for a short gain of 2.5 yards. And so Mill River's defense faced with a 2nd and 7 out there. Again, coach is right on the field because this is an instructional league. You got to teach the correct way to play football, and this is a great way to start. There's the pitch play, and in the backfield penetration, a loss. Gilbertson, number 9, brought him down for a loss. I believe that was Mumley, number 29, and that was Mumley getting up. So Ethan Mumley thrown for a loss on the play. And that was just good job getting in the backfield by Gilbertson. And they need some plays like that, kind of get the momentum shifting, swinging a little bit. There's a lot of football left to go. 55 hustling off the field out there is Matthew Abatel for the Rutland Rec squad. You can see the shadows out here, and again, Hadley's done a great job at the center spot. We have Dakota Wright, the quarterback, and he's looking at 3 people in the backfield behind him. Full house backfield, and there's the pitch play, and boy, they want to switch directions. He does, and he sees the hole, cuts to the outside, and he's going to be brought down after the first down. Great piece of running right there by Cooper Babbitt. And again, that was designed to come off tackle to the left side, and he just shifted gears and got those feet dancing, cut back to the right side, got to the outside, and was down for a first down. They had him at 2nd or 3rd and very long. They pick it up. They'll keep the drive going. Clock at 5:18 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter of play. So yeah, the line's doing a good job, but boy, these backs for Rutland showing you their just instincts and talent and how creative they are once they get out in the open field. And they have field vision. They're able to really see the field. And look at this run straight up. Big collision in there. Oh, that was a big collision on the tackle. Bringing him down. 20 was Mike Goyette, and he got the tackle, and he laid some helmet and leather shoulder pads on him. Nice big hit after the run by Mumley. But again, Ethan Mumley picking up some positive yards. Had the first down on that run, and this is the opening possession of the 3rd quarter, and Rutland looking like they did all their other drives, just marching it down the field behind that offensive line and the running backs. Boy, Sullivan on that trap play forward for about 5 yards. 83 coming in the ball game now. Peter Gibb coming in for Rutland. They're inside the 5-yard line by the nose of a football. And it's going to be, I'm looking at the running backs, Sullivan and Pileggi out there in the backfield, number 15. That's Pileggi, and touchdown Rutland. So Pileggi will be in there with the score on the touchdown run, and it'll be his, again, he's done some damage running the football. And at the 4:06 mark to go, that drive taking almost half of this quarter, 3 minutes and 54 seconds of this quarter. And Rutland now going for the 2 points after the score. 44-8 the score, and Rutland over Mill River. And Dakota Wright, the 3rd Rutland quarterback to be used today, engineering another scoring drive. All three quarterbacks have been involved in scoring drives. And he's going to fake, run, sprint, throw it, and great catch. Nice. All right. Oh, that's Sullivan with the big grab. And he's having quite the ball game all the way around, Sullivan is. And you can see some high-fiving going on there. So it'll become a 46-8 game right now. Rutland with the lead, and they're going on the defense now against Mill River. Coach Ken Webb coming back out, and he's going to have Doran at quarterback, number 10. And you see him shuffling in and out the personnel as they did have that long touchdown run by Blanchard, number 25, Daniel Blanchard. 7th grader did a good job. That had some tremendous speed. He looked to be contained on the corner and get around. And we got a defensive change late here coming in for Rutland. Number 55 coming in is Matthew Abatel. And he's going to replace number 73, Evan House. So they'll get a different lineman in there defensively for the Red Squad, the Pride. And Mill River will be looking right into that sunshine. And they need a drive. There's a pitch play out. And hitting the backfield, brought down. Just tremendous job. Heisel, Trey Heisel, shooting a gap, and that's going to be close to a 6-yard loss. And you see the subs coming in. Robert Tello, number 91, 76 coming in was Borkowski, and I believe that's number 80, Seth Drop, coming in also. You see him just, it's hard to see his numbers are down below his pants. It's hard to read that. I think it's 80. And coming out will be Jeff Hart. Jeff Hart was the starting quarterback, and he's in there on the secondary now, and they're going to be looking at a second and very long. Again, they need some time of possession here, move the ball. Oh, big hole, and going to be brought down at the 35. So picked up some decent yardage. Was number 9 running the ball hard too. Gilbertson ran so hard he ran out of his shoe. That's running hard. Hunter Fort off the field defensively now on that last switch for Rutland. They've got the 46-8 lead clock winding it on down below 3 minutes, down to 2:54 to be exact. Well, this will bring up a third and just shy of 10 yards. They need Monarchs will be 2 down territory at this point in the ballgame for Coach Webb. Getting right under center. Haven't seen a shotgun yet used by Mill River. There's the pitch play, and boy, that's going to be tough. Well read defensively and well played. Number 80 came in and actually made the initial tackle, Seth Drop, and good play by Drop. Stayed in the correct position to tackle, didn't leave his feet, didn't buy the fakes, and 4th and 5, and yeah, they're going to, I was surprised, they're going to give the ball up on what would be the equivalent of a punt. So they'll put that dangerous Rutland offense back out there on the field. We'll follow Coach Shortle out as it's going to be Szynski, Wyatt Szynski, coming out at the quarterback spot. So Szynski, who was the quarterback on that last touchdown drive of the first half, back out there. And Drop, number 80, coming out along with 55, Matthew Abatel. Again, everybody getting to play, everybody getting some experience down, and 2:16 to go in this third quarter. It's been a fast third quarter. Rutland with that 3-minute, 56-second possession on their drive. Coming in defensively for Mill River now is Gage Stearns, so he'll get on the tackle position on the defensive line. And a big hole, and he'll put his shoulder down, lower it, bring him out to the 39-yard line. We've had very few flags on the play today all the way through. It's Collmore with the run, number 17. Making any of those running backs that Coach Shortle has plugged in, they've all made positive yardage. They've read the blocks, they've hit the hole, they've ran hard, and they've tacked down some big yardage here in the ball game. Now, obviously, I can't keep stats, but as a team, they're over 100 yards rushing the football easily. So Szynski with the call. Again, he'll give it right to the first back, high tackling, and allow him to get the first down at the 44-yard line. and that was Lenoci. So Lenoci will give Rutland the first down, and again, they've just been methodical. They've thrown some passes, but it's been the running game that's really done the damage and controlled the ball game. And you just can't say enough things about those big linemen out there that, I mean, they haven't jumped off sides. They haven't missed a snap count. They've fired out. They've opened holes like that, and he's cutting to the outside. Lenoci will run through one arm tackle, be spun around, keep the ball going. See those legs grind? That was beautiful. At the end of the play, he just kept those legs grinding, wheeling them forward, and Lenoci brought down in Mill River territory at the 35. And again, this Mill River defense being controlled by the Rutland offense and being kept off balance. And a quick huddle this time as Zazinski will hustle him in and out. And got number 12 back there for Rutland is Sullivan, and Babbitt 19 also in the backfield. Collmore was in the wingback spot, and that's going to be one of the shorter gains today. Going 2 yards. We'll give him 2 yards on the carry that time. Good job of controlling the line and being help from the linebacker position. Doran got in there along with Elias Hamill. Getting the Mill River squad, not a lot of 8th graders on it. Very young team, a lot of 7th graders out there. But they got some size. They got some good size out there. So down to 38 seconds in the third quarter, and it's, like I said, been a rapid third quarter. It's been one score, and that was to Rutland. Sullivan in the hole, out of the hole, going forward, breaking a tackle, running. Oh, look at the guy just go forward. And he had a little help from his lineman there. Number 73, Evan House, kind of gave him a little nudge forward, and Sullivan, when everything settles down now, will be at the 20-yard line. And there's the flag, yeah. Very rare flags today. That's how disciplined these teams are. It's going to be against Rutland. They're going to move the ball back. That's going to eliminate the big run by Sullivan. Yeah, holding on Rutland is the call. Okay. So that's from the point of the infraction. Yeah, they should bring it back to near the... There they go. They start marching it off. Yeah, near the 45-yard lines where I have it calculated. And there you go. So again, you're watching tomorrow's high school football stars today on Munger Vision on PEGTV with 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. 46-8 to score. Rutland Rec Pride Red team with the lead over Mill River. We've got Fairhaven taking on the Rutland Rec Pride Gold team at a later date. And again, good football action for you. If you like football, you like this. I don't care what level it is. There's a pitch play, and they'll get it off to Collmore. You see him see the hole, cut up inside. Great read. Great reading his blocks. Brought down by Doran, number 10, but not until he picked up. Now, good 5 yards. Again, that play is designed to go wide, and then he just saw the opening, cut it upfield. They over-pursued. He's able to get good yardage out of the play, and else up a 3rd and long, and that's the quarter. And that flew by, 46-8. Rutland Rec Red, the Pride Red squad, with the lead over Mill River. We'll have the fourth quarter coming up on PEGTV. An interesting call coming up here on a 3rd and 15. They've been able to crank out big yardage like that on the run, and they're looking for more big yardage on the run. That was well played by Mill River. Yep, they did a good job of getting in the middle. Again, Doran involved in a tackle along with number 52 for Mill River is Hamill. And Rutland opting to go for it on 4th and 9, 4th and 8, call it. They're in Mill River territory. We're down to 7.5 minutes to go in the football game. And I've seen bigger leads disappear, but they need a stop right here, Mill River does, just to get the offense on the field and get a lot of points. Sullivan breaking tackles, going forward, and he's going to be held up just about 1.5 yards shy of the first down. A very good effort, though, by Sullivan, but that ball will go over on downs now to Mill River. Now they got to take advantage of this opportunity. They had the big touchdown run late in the first half by number 25, Daniel Blanchard. And now Coach Webb will get him in the huddle, get him going, and get set to make the play call. And we have the really big show number 13 coming up for you at the Paramount Theater, November 1st. That's a Saturday, first Saturday in November. 7 o'clock start time. It's a local talent show that's a fundraiser for the United Way of Rutland County. The MC, of course, again this year will be Sam Garuso. I'll be there videotaping, so if you can't make the show in person, you'll be able to watch it on Channel 15 throughout the month of November, and you can always watch it on the web. Some late coming in the ballgame for Rutland on a change, Ian Sargent, number 66. And boy, there's just no way to describe the quickness of getting to that hole by the defensive unit of Rutland as they got in there. And what appeared to be a lot of field open, and it just disappeared real quick. As defensively, they were just swarming to the ball. Read, react, get there. And again, great job by both coaching staffs here today on this football game down at St. Peter's Field, community football, 7th and 8th grade contact football. So after picking up 2.5, close to 3 yards, we'll be looking at a 2nd and 7. Yeah, and so they're going to be looking at the, well, they got a full house backfield right now also for Mill River. Doran, turn around, take a look, make sure you had all 3 guys behind him. And they're going to give it, oh, they want to go all the way across field, and look at the penetration. He'll break around one, and can he get to the corner? Walk the tightrope. There's the whistle. It's just a matter of where did he step out, though. I think he's going to be short of the first down, but a good job of avoiding being brought down for a loss in the backfield. They went out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, 6:17. And over with 3rd and very doable, 3rd and 3 yards. And Heisel coming into the ball game now for Rutland, wearing number 1. I know you got to field 2-down territory if they do not get the first down here. I'm talking about Mill River. Hart coming in also defensively. He'll replace Mumley number 29. So a big moment here in the 4th quarter for Mill River. 6:17 to go on the clock. They get the wide side of the field toward the bleachers. That's where they're going to bring the ball. And boy, just tell you, blowing up the play, taking out the lead blockers, and he's going to be brought down. Heisel with the finishing touches, but Szynski there also was wrapped up around the legs, and I'm not sure they would go for it. Now they lost a lot of yardage on that play. Coach Webb out there looking and making the decision right now. He's staying out there. That would be the offensive unit, and looks like they are going to go for it on 4th and 9. So they're at the point in the ball game where they feel compelled, where they've got to make it happen now. Backs up against the wall and all those cliches, and it's going to be curious because it's a long play call in the huddle. Well, I'm playing just the one deep man right now, and they don't have the umbrella coverage. And you see the play being called in the huddle now by Doran. Well, you know, I don't want to guess, but I'm just thinking maybe we'll see the halfback option pitch. Maybe we'll see the long, just a straight drop and a pass. Well, no more guessing. We'll get to see it right here, right now, and see what it is. I think he wanted to throw it, yeah, and he does, and it's almost intercepted, and it's an incomplete pass shot. And Coach Webb asking him, oh, A, if he's okay, but B, where was he throwing the ball looking at the sky? And what happened? They just had the spacing off. He was too far forward in the backfield to receive the pitch and get the throw, and the penetration, of course, by the defensive line just really threw everything out of sync. So 46-8, 4:55 to go, and right now looking more and more like a Pride win. And Blanchard going to be okay. Yeah, he got spun around, but he's tough. He's going to be okay. Coach Shortle in there with his offense. Wyatt Szynski still the quarterback. He played some late in the first half, and also we saw Dakota Wright and Jeff Hart at the quarterback spot. 71 coming out to play on the line. Cameron Kennedy right now for Rutland. Coach Shortle looking for another body to plug in out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, they're counting also, the officials are, and they didn't have too many men. I don't think they had enough men. Now there's a flag. Yeah, and that's special and make the call. And now joining the play will be number 56 for Rutland. Late getting out there, Luke Mullen. it'll be 5 yards, and I didn't really get the call. They don't call a penalty for 10 men on the field, but that's what I counted. In the event, it'll be 1st and 15 for the Rutland Rec squad. So they'll have the line march out with Hadley the center still, and what a good job he has done out there for Rutland, Matt Hadley. And again, a little spacing off right there. They'll get stopped for a lost fumble and picked up by Rutland at the 36-yard line. And it was number 29 on the run, Mumley. He lost the ball. There was good gang tackling there by Mill River. Again, Trey Heisel is number 1 for Rutland. Dakota Wright wears 9. 11 is Hunter Fort. Joe Sullivan, number 12. Jeff Hart, 13. Andrew Drake is 14. Mike Pileggi is number 15. Wyatt Sosinski, 16. BJ Collmore, 17. Cooper Babbitt is number 19. 23 is Quentin Lenoci. Robbie Parker wears 24. Sebastian Smith, 26. Ethan Mumley, 29. And that's where I'll stop, and we'll pick the roster up after that, hopefully in its entirety. And a 2nd down and 16 yards right now. And again, yeah, they got a little problem with the spacing, but I'm not sure if he wanted to pass that or what, if he's trying to fake him out, but they'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll stay 3rd and 16. So I'll pick it back up now with number 50, Ben Layden Olson. Dalton Mitchell, 52. 55, Matthew Abatel. 56, Luke Mullen. Josh Pendleton, 59. Ian Sargent, 66. Matthew Hadley, 70. 71, Cameron Kennedy. Evan House, 73. Aaron Borikowski is number 76. And they're ready to go. So on a 3rd and very long, we'll see what they can come up with here. If they're going to try the straight pass, they'll do a few ball fakes. He's got time. He's got a lot of time, and he's going to tuck it and run now. Stiff arm and out of bounds. Shy of the 1st down, but it looks like to be about 5 yards shy. See if they'll put them in a situation where they might think about going for here. And the official showing a strong arm with a good throw. Right there. Seth Dropper's number 80, Kyle Arnold 81, Jack Foley 82, Peter Gibb 83, Sean Thompson 85, Joshua White number 90, 91, Michael Robertello. And that is the roster for the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad with 3:11 to go in the football game. And they're going to go for it on 4th and call it 7 actually. 4th and 7. And Sosinski with the ball will just drop it off a little. He's looking for Lenoci and just did miss him, so the ball will go over on downs to Mill River. All right, so the Mill River squad bringing out their offensive unit. And they had some good moments in the ball game. They just couldn't really mount a consistent drive against Rutland, but a lot of points out there, 46-8. So it's been an entertaining game. Been very few flags in this ball game, which is really a tribute to both coaching staffs. The teams are very disciplined, very prepared. And I can't emphasize enough the great job the coaching staff do getting these players ready to, when they go to high school football, if they decide to play high school football, making the coaching staff's jobs a lot easier to high schools when you got a good feeder programs like Mill Rivers, like Rutland's, like Fairhaven's coming up, like the Rutland Rec Gold Squad we're going to also see. They're barking out the signal, and they're going to stick with the run, and boy, they had a chunk of them, and he's going to be helped out. The initial stop was by number 55, Matt Abatel, and then he got a lot of help from his friends. Good, they just stayed in their lanes, and 2:46 and counting, and Mill River staying with the run. They're trying to get the execution down, and 73 now coming in for Rutland will be Evan House. He'll come in for Abatel. And Doran's gone the distance at the quarterback spot. Number 10 out there, Mark Doran, a 7th grader for Mill River. Boy, it's good start because he was going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss. It was that quick stop, sidestep, and an acceleration that really helped him out. And he'll pick up, well, pretty good yardage when it's all said and done. He'll be back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a smidgen beyond that. But he'll set up a 3rd, and let's go 9 yards, okay? So 3rd and 9 with 2 minutes to go in the football game. Again, real quickly, the website for Channel 15 is www.pegtv.com. We've got video on demand, streamlined video, information on scheduling, information on Channel 15 CIPs, anything you want to do. If you want to write an email and say that doofus Munger did an okay job at the game, you can do that. If you want to complain about me, though, don't do that. Don't send an email. Better to call them. So inside, 1.5 minutes to go on the snap of the ball, and fumble as the ball will pop free. Oh, the real quick whistle. The whistle was blown before the ball was recovered. So it's going to be interesting. I think they're going to say dead ball. And they've done a good job officiating, so I won't say that was really, they blew that one, but hey, they've done a good job other than that. And so they're going to bring out Dakota Wright again, and looks to be running what would be their finals series offensively. Again, they had the big lead at the half, 38-8. They were able to add 1 score in the third quarter. And here they are in the fourth quarter, with 1.5 minutes to go, up 46-8 over Mill River. And Coach Shortle in the huddle. Jim was throwing the ball before the football game with his team, and I tell you, he looked like he was still back in 1976. Tight spirals, 65, 70 yards on the throw. Great form. Just came out of the weight room. He said he pumped about 2 hours of iron. I tell you, the guy could probably put on his pads and go play for the Jets, or probably a good team, but a pro team. Takes a lot of pride in his pride program, and there's the flag. Yeah, and you can see the delayed game. So they'll march him back, and again, not very many penalties at all at this age level. This has been a very clean ball game, very smooth ball game. And it's just a 5-yarder. They'll bring him back to the 35-yard. Yeah, just outside the 35, call it the 36. We'll stretch the ball out a little bit. So now we're set. Now we'll get the playoff on time, and we'll be able to continue playing football. That's Collmore for a couple tough yards off tackle, and he grounded out, and he'll pick up 2 yards on the play. Again, like I said, I don't have a statistician, but running the yardage-wise off the run, lots of good yardage here, over 100 yards for the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. Yeah, now they're going to get set, and the clock running down to 1 minute to go in the football game. Always one of the highlights of my fall is being able to call a couple of the Rutland Rec Pride 7th, 8th grade contact football plays. Well, he faked me out. I lost the ball. Somehow I kept it accidentally in the viewfinder, and he went down. I mean, that was awesome. That was Mumley, number 29 out there, bouncing around like a pinball. And quite the maze of bodies, but they got it done. And number 90, Joshua White, coming out to get involved in the play for the Rutland Rec squad right now. Number 80 also coming out, Seth Drop. So down to 25 seconds and counting, and barring a penalty or a hurry-up offense, might be looking at the final play of the football game. Like I said, Mill River looks like they're in position to take the knee. And he'll fumble the snap on taking the knee, and they'll work on that. Coach Shortle, a big grin on his face. No, they were taking the knee and fumbled the ball away, yeah. And, you know, that's just part of the, yeah, see, he's talking about that. See, that Jim's having fun with it. Done a good job getting the squad ready. So 9 seconds to go, we'll have Mill River and Coach Ken Webb come back on. They did a lot of positive things today. You know, it's an ongoing project. It's a work in progress. It's a learning session, and they did some positive things today. And what they didn't get down, they'll go back to practice on Monday and work on the kinks. So 46-8, the only touchdown coming for Mill River on a big run by Daniel Blanchard. And the showcase of that was just the speed. They looked like they had him contained on the edge. And, man, he just turned on the afterburners and got outside and went down the field and was moving. And so the final few seconds, a little rough here, as we had a fumble on try and take the knee by Rutland, recovery by Mill River, and then they had timeout coming out of the huddle. That's okay. We're talking 7th, 8th graders. And, you know, I always give the website out, but if you do want to call Channel 15 instead or want to go down and see them, They're located at Building 24 in the House Center, and their phone number is 747-0151, 747-0151. And now it looks like we're going to come to the conclusion of the first ball game today. He's going to fake a few times. He's got pressure, and he's going to sidestep a tackle, break into the open field, and Doran will have big yardage, fumble the ball away. They're going to say he was down. Yeah, that's going to be the ball game. What a wild finish. So congratulations to the Rutland Rec Pride Red Squad. Mill River, good job. They hustled and played hard, and the final will be 46-8. Rutland with the win. Get out there, support your events in the community just like this, and now we support Munger Vision.